Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Eritic, and over here we talk about spirituality, we heal, and we do crafts. I have another pick a card reading for you guys, and today we're talking about if you are on the right path or not. You know, we all like to get confirmation. We all just want to see, are we doing things correctly? Or do we need to pivot, right? So I'm going to be the one to help guide you through that today. And other than that, I hope you guys are having an amazing day when you're watching this. If not, hopefully I'll make your day better or help you gain some kind of clarity in how to proceed in your life. All right. Okay. And I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. All right. We're going to pick out 3 cards from the deck and we'll go from there. Pile number 1 will be here. Pile number 2 will be here, and pile number 3 will be here. Okay. I'm going to pick out some charms because I'm not going to flip these over until we go into each pile's reading, and we'll go from there. So give me a second. All right. We have 1, we have 2, we have a 3. Okay, so the first one for pile number 1 is creativity takes courage, number 94, which reduces down to 13, which reduces down to a 4. Okay. So that's for pile number 1. Pile number 2 has the smile with the rainbow pin. Okay. And number 3 has this like rose petal flower bud thing inside of like a diamond resin. So, and it's kind of like, I feel like it's still like forming because you know it's not like perfect or smooth at the top right here, if you can tell. And yeah, it's just like a bud flower inside of a diamond resin piece. So all right. Other than that, I'll give you guys some time to meditate on the cards and I will see you in your pile. Bye. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome into your reading. Let's go ahead and get started and see what Spirit has to tell you about you being on the correct path. So you guys chose this little button that says creativity takes courage. So maybe you guys are on the path of following your passions. Maybe you're in entrepreneurship. Maybe you're just doing a creative pursuit of some sort as like a side hobby, a side hustle, something of that nature. And Spirit just wants to commend you for being courageous to take that path. And if you are not doing that right now, but you're thinking about doing it, Spirit is letting you know that, you know, you just got to step up to the plate and just go in head first, even if you are scared. Okay, so let's see what this card is that you chose. Ooh, we have the 8 of Wands. So many opportunities coming in this path that you're currently on. And yeah, so we're going to get some messages to see if you are on the correct path. And also I'm going to ask if you're on the right path, I'm going to ask what you can expect next in this path. And if you're not on the right path, I'm going to ask how you can get on the right path. Okay. All right, so Let us see, Spirit, for pile number 1. Can you tell me if they are on the right path? Is pile number 1 on the right path? Give us some messages regarding that. Are they on the right path? Is pile number 1 on the right path, Spirit? Pile number 1 on the right path. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the 2 of Cups. All right. So that there. So we have Strength. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Fool card, the 3 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Swords and the Death card and the Hanged Man. Okay. Give me a second to channel you guys this message, and then we'll get right into you guys this reading. Sarah, please come in and give us some clear, concise, accurate messages for pile number 1 regarding if they are on the right path or not. So be it, so it is. Okay. So looking at you guys' spread, I want to say that you guys are on the right path, but there still needs to be some kind of like switch, you know what I'm saying? Like a hop over of some sort. Like you're going in the right direction, but you still need to kind of like shift over to keep going in the right direction, right? So I feel like you've had a lot of strength, especially with the courage coming out. Like you've had a lot of strength and courage to pursue something that you've been wanting to pursue and to really put your goals into action. And I feel like your confirmation for knowing if you're on the right path is if you are being abundant in this, like the goals that you have planned for yourself, the business dreams that you have, doing those things will bring you money. They will bring you connections. They'll bring you a life of stability in some way, shape, or form, right? Different opportunities will be coming to you. So if you're having opportunities in your life currently right now, stemming from the goals and the dreams that you have built for yourself or planned for yourself, then you can confirm that you are on the right path, right? But if you are seeing a lack of that, if you're feeling like you're stuck, if you're feeling like things are stagnant, then Spirit is telling you that you're going to have to transform and look at things differently. You're going to have to approach what you're trying to do in a different manner and kind of explore different ways of going about this thing or going about getting on the right path, right? I feel like Spirit wants you to jump in head first by trying to look at things differently. If you're not on the right path, if you feel like if you can't confirm that you've had an abundance of connections, an abundance of people putting you up on a pedestal or helping you reach the next level, if you haven't had an abundance of collaborations with the 2 of Cups here, or an abundance of money coming in, then Spirit wants you to kind of like dive in head first and looking at things differently. Have a new beginning at how you approach this manner, right? But yeah, so I feel like half of you guys here, it's a yes, and half of you guys, it's a yes, but tweak it. You know what I'm saying? So regardless, it's a yes. But some of you guys I feel here are feeling a little stuck, which is maybe why you're at this reading. You're just like, am I on the right path? You know what I'm saying? And some of you guys are just kind of psyching yourselves out because you just haven't had 1000% confirmation. So you're just like, I mean, everything's going well. I just want to make sure that I'm on the right path, right? And so we're just here to let you know, like, yes, just keep opening yourself up for these opportunities, keep collaborating with people, keep evaluating different contracts that come up, keep networking, all that kind of stuff. And you're going to go through a period of transformation on this path. Okay. But for the people who are kind of not quite seeing the fruits of their labors or quite seeing their goals work out, Spirit just really wants you to take a new approach in some kind of way. that's going to transform the situation and you. Okay. So, with that being said, we are going to ask spirits. I'm actually going to do both for you guys. I'm going to ask about what you can expect next on this path, and how you can get on the right path, like what you can do to kind of tweak it, since you guys kind of have both. So I'm going to ask first for the people who are kind of confused. I'm going to ask about what they can do to kind of shift into a new perspective, a new beginning that can get them even more on the right path. Even though you are on the right path, you could be a little better. Let's put it that way. So let's see. For the people in pile number 1 who need to shift just a little bit, what do they need to do, Spirit? What do the people of pile number 1 need to do in order to shift and get completely on the right path, Spirit? What do they need to do to shift and completely get on the right path? Okay. Bottom of the deck is the 2 of air. Okay. Let's see. So we have the Chariot here. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Star. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Let me put this like this. Star, 8 of Pentacles, and the 10 of air. Okay, so first off the bat, I'm really thinking of like traveling. Like maybe you need to get out and just like go see the world a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Build up your experience bank so you can pull from different perspectives, see how other people live, see how other people work, see how other people interact with other people, so that you can really kind of indoctrinate some of that stuff into your life. You know what I'm saying? So you can kind of build up a life that you really want. And that is not the Queen of Wands. This is the 9 of Wands. My bad. Yeah, I feel like you just need to kind of put yourself out there in some kind of way with the Star here. And you kind of need to like not be afraid of sticking out, which is going to allow you to stand out. You know what I'm saying? If you're not afraid to stand out, which creativity takes courage right here. If you're not afraid to step out of the box and just do something that's a little uncomfortable for you, maybe travel overseas alone, or maybe get on a stage of some sort where a lot of people are looking at you, you know, doing something that would normally frighten a normal person. You know what I'm saying? That's going to help you grow and really get you on the right path and bring even more opportunities into your life. Okay, so these are for the people who feel like they don't know if they're on the right path, and Spirit is like, you are, you know, you are, but like we said, it could be better, and this is how it can be better: by you traveling, by you basically putting yourself in a position to stick out like a sore thumb and to just be uncomfortable, right? Continue to work at things and X out the things in your life that just don't resonate with this path. Like if you were to sit down and write down everything on the path that you want to be on and everything that's currently in your path, and there's things that don't align with the path that you want to be on that's currently in your path, you need to X those things out and just kind of like make a clear cut ending of that. Okay. So yeah, that's really the biggest thing here. Yeah. For my people who feel like they don't really know what to do, it's a matter of traveling, exploring experiences, and putting yourself in a position of uncomfortability. Point blank, period. So for the people who are on the right path, we're going to see what Spirit is going to tell you. Well, it really is for everybody here. What's next on the path, whether you're on the path fully or you're on the path with a little tweaks. Regardless, this is what's going to be next for you. Okay, next on the path for pile number 1, next on the path they are currently on. What is going to be next on their path, Spirit? What is going to be next on their path? Ooh, the sun tried to come out. I saw her. What is going to be next on their path, Spirit? All right, bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. Okay, put her back over here. Okay, so we have the Emperor. This is beautiful. Okay, we have the Emperor. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups, like we had earlier. We have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Page of Cups. Your path is beautiful. Okay, no matter where you're at on the path, whether you're fully on it, when you confirmed earlier what I said earlier, if you have an abundance of things around you and opportunities, then you're on the right path. And if you need a little tweaking, regardless, this is what's next on your path. So you're really going to take charge of life as the Emperor here. You're going to really be a leader, a boss in your life, in your field, whatever you're doing, right? And you're going to have so many like stable beginnings that's going to be so fruitful for you. And it's going to be fruitful in emotion and fruitful in stability, finances, just grounded energy, right? You're going to have collaborations. You might even find love through this path. And I feel like you're just going to be able to really explore your heart space. You're really going to be able to explore what feels right and what feels good to you and leaning in on your intuition through this path. Okay. So you have a really bright future with the path, and it just looks really good. Like you really deserve everything that's coming for you, because I don't know what you did in your past, but it just seems like you're on the right path. You've been listening to yourself. You've been listening to the things that call for you. And because of that, you're going to be able to explore yourself even deeper. And I just feel like that's beautiful, because a lot of people just, they live their life and don't really know who they are like that, and I feel like you're really going to be able to know who you are, live who you are authentically, and, be able to teach others, be able to lead others, be able to help others, because you are so fruitful and abundant. So nice, so beautiful. Okay, we're going to get some of my personal oracle cards just to give you guys some additional messages. And then we might do one more card from another oracle, and then we'll end it off there. Okay. All right, so your last messages for pile number one. Messages for pile number one regarding them on their path. Last messages for pile number one regarding them on their path. Okay, that's good. Bottom of the deck is optimism equals good luck. Keep a positive mindset, okay, and everything will be all right. Okay, so we have give love and receive love. I feel like you're going to give a lot of love on this path, and you're going to receive a lot of love. We just already see like the Two of Cups, and like I said, when you know you're on the right path, even if you're the one who has to pivot, when you pivot, your confirmation will still be in abundance of things around you: opportunities, money, connections, collaborations, networking, all that kind of stuff. Love, like you're going to have an abundance of everything. So just use that as your confirmation each time. Take a break and watch some trash TV. I feel like because you guys are on the right path, you deserve to take a break. Like you've been working and you've been doing what you need to do. Even if you still need to pivot, it's good to just take a break and just do some things that feel good. If you don't like to watch trash TV, do something else that is the equivalent of you just like escaping into another world. Okay, set some boundaries. Yes, I think that's beautiful, because when you are on the right path, you are setting boundaries. You're just not allowing people to just take your energy here and there, and I feel like that's going to be key. Excuse me, y'all. That's going to be key while you're going through the path, okay? Because I just feel like boundaries are just a requirement. Okay, they're just a requirement of life, and in order for you to get to where you want to be, you have to have boundaries. So evaluate your boundaries, make sure they are what you need and what you want. And like I said, you're going to really be exploring your heart space as you navigate through this path. And in order to really explore that, you have to explore your boundaries as well. Okay, patience, hard to find but a requirement to live. You're on the right path, so just go with the flow of things. Don't feel like you need to hurry up and get to where you want to be. It's going to happen because it's meant to happen, and you're doing all the right things here. So smile. It makes your brain and soul happy. Go ahead and do a smile. I know you hear the smile in my voice, so a smile right now. Take time to pray to your spirit team. Whenever you feeling like you're lost and you're just like, am I on the right path? Should I move this way? Should I go this way? Is my intuition, am I listening to my intuition right? Whatever the case is, pray to your spirit team and they are going to give you answers. This works for me every time, and I've heard a lot of people say it works for them as well. When you feel like you are just lost in the sauce and you don't know like what decision to make, talk to your spirit team and ask them to send you a sign in the next 24 hours, and you're going to get that sign, like point blank period. You're going to get the sign if to help you move in whatever direction you need to move in. Okay. And if you don't get the sign, maybe you need to ask a different question or ask for a different sign for a different direction. You know what I'm saying? But you will get it in 24 hours. I promise you. And it's just going to come when you're just like living your life, not when you're looking for it either. So yes. Okay. You guys are going to do one last oracle just to close out the reading. Pile number one, Spirit. Pile number one, last message for my pile number ones and their path. Well, they want to give you two, okay? We have destiny here. Acknowledge your mission. Align with your purpose. You have gifts to share with the world. You're on the right path, especially because you pull the destiny card. Like, this is where you're supposed to be. Don't feel like you're supposed to be anywhere else, okay? I don't know if you hear the bird in the back, but it's confirmation, okay? You're right where you need to be, even if it feels rough, even if it feels like you don't know what's going on, and even if you feel like you need to pivot a little bit, you're still on the right path. So keep doing you, boo. Okay. Last but not least is gentleness. Strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love in action endures. Be patient with yourself and be gentle with yourself. You have strength. You're going to make it where you need to be. Take a break. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you guys are a little hard on yourself while these messages coming out. And Spirit is just like, it's okay. You're going to be okay. You're going to make it. This is part of your destiny, a part of your path, a part of your fate. And you're going to make it. We promise. Just relax, smile in the process, be patient, pray when you're in your head, and just, take a break. And don't forget to set boundaries too when you need to. Okay. That is all I have for you guys today. If you want to go deeper, you can always book a reading with me down below in my description box. If you like this video, make sure you like it in real life and hit the thumbs up button. Comment down below that you're from pile number one. And if you want to know every time I pull up to the YouTube scene, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you're feeling froggy, you can leave a love donation. But if not, that's okay. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, where I do daily astrological sign readings. I'm not there every day, but I'm there most of the week. Okay. I love y'all so much, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile number two. Welcome into your reading. All right, you guys. So I have a confession. I recorded literally you guys' this entire reading, the whole thing. And something in me, my intuition was like, just check your camera. It wasn't recording. So I have all your cards already shuffled and stuff. I have them planted on my decks the way that they came out. So if you don't like shuffling, today's your lucky day. I already know the whole message, so I really hate that I have to do it this way. But you know what? We just roll with the punches, okay? Maybe it's the epitome of you guys' reading, okay? So starting off, we have the smile pin, okay? I really want to tell you guys to just smile no matter what's going on. Be grateful and smile, because you should be grateful that you can even listen to this reading today, okay? So and not to be like cocky on my end or anything. It's just the fact that you have a phone, a computer, a TV, wherever you're watching this, to watch this. You have connection to watch this, okay? So kudos to you, and just smile. All right. So you guys, this card is the Two of Swords, and I feel like maybe you guys aren't seeing something, you aren't wanting to see something, and it can definitely speak to if you are on the right path or not. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into these cards that I already seen. Okay. And we're just going to read it. I'm probably not going to read like I normally do, just because I already know the message, and I'm just going to try to give you like a synopsis, but really give you what I was giving you, because regardless, it's the message. Okay, so we have the Four Pentacles, the Two of Swords again, Temperance, Justice, the Knight of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Okay. So, right off the bat, I feel like you guys are kind of stuck on a certain way of doing things, right? You're not wanting to see that there's a better way to go about the path. So, like right out the gate, to answer the question, are you on the right path? I feel like not right now. I don't feel like you're on the right path. Um, but that doesn't mean that you're not about to be, or you can't quickly shift to another way to be on the path. But I feel like you're not on the right path because you want to embody this certain perspective, this certain mindset, this certain way of looking at life and doing things a certain way rather than looking at it in a different way, right? And this way that you're looking at it, this way that you're perceiving it is kind of hurting you with the Three of Swords here. And I feel like your spirit wants you to be balanced. They want to come in and tell you, like, we want you to take a balanced approach on your path. And right now you're really in your ego side of things, right? Like you're holding on to this one way of looking at things. That's the biggest thing, right? And even though you know that there are other ways of going about it, this way that you're doing it just seems like it's the logical way of doing it. It's the right way of doing it, right? And so because we have so many swords out here, the Three of Swords, Five of Swords, Two of Swords, and Two of Swords again, I feel like you are in your ego a lot, right? Because when I get cards like swords and pentacles and stuff like that, and we even have this sword coming out in justice, and so I feel like when I get those symbols, those signs, it's leaning more into the intellectual, knowledgeable side, the mind, the ego, right? And there's not that much water out here, and the water that we do see, you have your back turned to it. This Knight of Cups is kind of like hiding out in the corner, you know what I'm saying? And Spirit really wants you to invite in that water energy. They really want you to take the blindfold off and look towards the water, and in a earthly realm way of looking at that is looking to your emotions, looking to your intuition. How do you really feel about this path that you're on? Does it make you happy? Does it light you up in some kind of way, right? Does it uh does it does it speak to your intuition, right? Are you ignoring your intuition? That's really what I want to say here. I really feel like, when it comes to the scales, like your scale is weighed down here in your ego, and your intuition and emotions are up here with no weight on it. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like you need to look to your higher self and kind of bring it into balance so that you can move in the best direction for you, right? And Spirit really wants you to explore different ways of looking at how you approach things, how you do the logical and practical things, explore different ways that can also speak to your desires and your intuition, your emotions, right? And after the Page of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like when you start to explore these things with the Knight of Swords after it, you will have fast abundance coming in. You will have things moving in your direction quicker than, if you were to continue to go down this path that's a little off balance, right? And you will also start to walk into your wish fulfillment with the 1111 card here, the Four of Wands, right? You'll start walking into a new world of stability, a newfound foundation that speaks to your manifestations, the things that you want to bring in. Okay, so not all is lost. You know what I'm saying? It's just Spirit really wants you to balance things out. They really want you to invite in your intuition, invite in your emotions, right? I gave the example earlier of you guys give me the energy of the type of people who feel like you can be abundant with a STEM degree, but you can't be abundant with an art degree. Like that's the kind of kind of energy that you guys give off. It's just like, oh well, no, I have to do it this one way because that's the way that's going to get me to abundance. When in reality, you could go in a route that feels way better to you, that feels exciting, that feels passionate, and allows you to really speak to your heart space. Okay, so for the other cards, I asked the question of how can you guys get on the right path, right? So let me get these cards out. On the bottom of this deck, we have the Devil. Okay, so we'll talk about that. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Seven of Fire, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Fool. Okay. Right off the bat, I want to tell you guys about doing shadow work, okay? Especially with the devil coming out at the bottom of the deck of this deck. Doing shadow work is really going to help you challenge those thoughts as to why you think you need to go about this path in a certain way, right? Why you are being kind of stubborn in this path and not wanting to see, with the Two of Swords here, not wanting to see that there is a better way of doing it, right? So when you do this shadow work, you're going to be able to cut out the thoughts that are kind of holding you back in some kind of way. And Spirit really wants for you to defend what you want, defend what you love, defend your passions, and stand up for them, because you're really going to be able to come into unison with your intuition and come into unison with soulmate energy and the opportunities that you want to bring into your life, right? So, Spirit really is advising you to explore. Okay, that's how you can get on the right path. It's standing up for your passions, doing some shadow work to really address the mindset that you currently have, and exploring your passions and exploring different ways of making them grounded and stable in your current reality. Okay, this is going to bring in a stable beginning for you that's going to be more passionate, more fiery. It's going to have you feeling more confident. You just have to really check your mind. That's the biggest thing here. The Seven of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords. Like, you just have a lot of ego energy going on where you're not wanting to go down a path that's more exciting because it scares you. You know what I'm saying? And so you really need to ask yourself, why does it scare you so much? Why does uncomfortability make you feel like you will never make it to where you're trying to be, right? And Spirit is really advising you to just have a new beginning in the way that you are approaching life. Approach it differently. Embrace something new, and embrace a new mindset, embrace a new way of just approaching life, really, and I probe the questions to ask yourself, what is what you're doing right now, does that make you happy? If it does make you happy, how can it make you happier? If it doesn't make you happy, then how can you get to that happiness, right? Why do you feel like you have to go about life in this certain way that's not really panning out for you? Why do you feel like it is going in the direction that feels more exciting is not possible for you? Okay. Why? Keep asking yourself those why questions, and you're going to uncover the truth for yourself that's going to allow some type of new stable beginning that's passionate, that's fun, that's desirable, that makes you feel like, okay, this has to be the right path, right? You can always confirm if you're on the right path or not by your emotions. And I feel like you just blocked out your emotions because your ego is just like, no, we have to do things the logical way. Okay. And your emotions are like, but we're not happy. We're not happy. Like, how can we find happiness? Because this ain't it, right? This is not it. So I pulled out some of my oracle deck, my oracle cards, and I have to say, it's just nothing like real time shuffling, because it's just where the magic comes in. Because I was talking about happiness and questions you need to ask yourself, and what does happiness look like to you came out, right? Take a leap of faith came out with the Fool here, and you heal others. So I was talking to you about you guys might be my spiritual pal. Normally my spiritual pal is number 3, but we shift piles sometimes, and you guys might feel like, I can't make money by being in spirituality. I have to go and go do these other things, right? I can't make money by being an art director. I have to go do these other things, right? Things of that nature. But I also feel like you guys can heal people in a typical, job that is a part of our society, like being a lawyer, being a doctor, being a therapist, being a motivational speaker, something of that nature. But regardless, Spirit is waiting for you to listen to your emotions and really tap into your intuition so that you can heal other people. Okay. They don't want you to be unhappy. They want you to be happy so that you can help other people be happy. And by doing that, you have to tap into how you truly feel. And I was talking about earlier, I didn't get a chance to say this before I put the other cards down. Here we had literally no water, right? But I did point out that you had your back turned to the water. Spirit with Temperance coming out, they really want you to balance out and pour more water into yourself. You know what I'm saying? Really balance out your emotions and invite in that emotional watery flow into your life rather than being so stuck on the ego side of how you make a decision, how you live your life. Like start inviting in with the Two of Cups here more emotion into your life. I feel like you guys don't have that much emotion in your life, or you're blocking out that emotion, and Spirit is telling you, if you want to be on the right path, you need to really invite in your intuition, because that is your internal navigation system. How you feel is the way that you should move in this world. Okay. So we have faith is the first step in planting the seed. Okay. So you need to have faith that the leap of faith that you're taking is going to work out for you. The following your emotions, following what you desire is going to work out for you. And if you don't believe it, then it's not going to be true. But the first step for it to ever come true is for you to believe it. So Spirit really wants for you to tap into that faith and believe that you can make whatever dreams come true that you want. Okay. Go out and have some fun. Maybe you just been in your head a lot, which clearly you have. You just been in the ego side, like it has to be done this way, right? And so just like go out and explore different ways that people live their life, explore different desires and different activities you've always wanted to do, different hobbies, just all these type of things, right? Go out and explore them so that you can elevate yourself and move on the path that's right for you, instead of being on this fixated, stagnant, stubborn path that your ego is trying to lead you down. Okay. I also wanted to point out the Seven of Swords here. I don't know if I pointed that out, but that, your mind, I really feel like is deceiving you and robbing you of an experience that can be way more exciting and way more happy for you. Okay. So that shadow work, I'm just trying to tell you, that shadow work. Okay. We also have abundance of all forms. It's calling your name. I was talking about when you start to explore a different way of grounding your ideas and grounding the things you want to do, you're going to have that 10 of Pentacles energy come in pretty quickly. So when you can jump to this path and make that leap to really go towards what you truly want, because you really have to ask yourself, are you doing something that you truly want to do right now? Is your life what you truly want right now? And I guarantee you, most of y'all are going to say no. So I want you to explore what it is that feels like, okay, yes, I would love for this to be my life. This is what I want my life to be. And that's going to bring abundance into your life. Okay. Last but not least, we have, what emotions have you been holding back? So those are your two shadow working questions. I probed some at the beginning, so you can rewind that and go back and write those questions down. But this is also, what does happiness look like to you, and what emotions have you been holding back? Like you really, I just feel like I've been shutting off your intuition, shutting off your emotional side, because to other people around you, or the way that you think about life, to your mindset, it doesn't make sense, right? You're just like, that's impossible. It's not going to work out that way. And Spirit is like, if you thought it, it can happen, and it will work out that way if you have faith. That's just number one. But regardless, they want you to get on the right path so that you can start to heal other people. You can help other people get into alignment with their right path too. Okay. So you got a big job to do here. You have a big job to do, and they just want you to, find it and follow it and be honest with yourself about how you truly feel. But regardless, smile. Okay. Smile through it all, because this is the time to be alive, and it's a time for you to you have everything that you need to reach what you want, right? It's just your mind. Your mind is just kind of like, that's impossible. So they really want you to shift that, right? At the bottom of this deck, we had, anything worth having takes endurance and consistency. So it's not going to be just easy peasy instant gratification type of thing. It's going to take time. But I feel like you know that, because you have been in your logical, practical mind. So you know that things take time. You know that there's a step and there's a method to every madness, right? And so that's not nothing that I feel like I really have to harp on. We here today in this reading, we just need you to tap into your emotions more, tap into how you truly feel, and stop turning your back to your true feelings. Okay, stop turning your back to that. What emotions have you been holding back? Okay, we had one oracle come out of this deck, and it was gratitude. Be grateful for abundance, live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. Okay, at the beginning of this reading, I was talking about you should be grateful that you even have whatever medium that you're watching this reading on, you have that to look at this reading. You know what I'm saying? So you have a lot to be grateful for. Even if you're not on the right path right now, you will be on it soon, especially after listening to this reading. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for you guys to jump on the right path and to really do that shadow work. That's number one. Do the shadow work and ask yourself these questions. That's going to help you to start exploring your life in a different way and start looking at it differently. That allows you to really step into who you want to be, who you're supposed to be, and in turn is going to help other people. Okay, beautiful people, I love y'all so much. If you want to go deeper, you can always book a personal reading with me down below in the description box. I do apologize that I had to redo your reading, but the message still came off the same. You know what I'm saying? It just pains me when you can't see the magic unfold because I was having a good time over here. Okay, but anywho, if you liked this reading, make sure you like it in real life, and make sure you leave a comment and say that you're ready to take a leap of faith and you're from pile number 2. Okay. Also, if you want to know every time that I pull up to YouTube, hit that subscribe button and consider leaving a love donation. But if you don't want to, that's okay. You can always find me on TikTok where I do daily astrological sign readings. I'm not there every day, but I'm there most of the week. Okay. I love y'all so much, and I hope you have an amazing day, week, night, weekend, whenever you are watching this. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome into your reading. Let's go ahead and get started. Well, before I get started, I haven't said this in any of the other piles, and I'm going to say it in my intro. In my other readings going forward, but I just want to take a moment to say thank you guys for my consistent 30 to 40 people who are like always like checking out my readings every time I upload. Thank y'all. Okay, I really want to know who you guys are, because when I start to grow, I just want to keep a mental note of the people who were here. Okay, who were here. You were here. Beyonce, let's go. Okay. um I'm always saying some off the wall stuff in pile 3, but I just, for some reason it just hit me that I was like, I just want to give gratitude today, and I need to let the other piles know too, because I can't be super biased. You guys aren't the only ones here, I guess. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what Spirit has to say about if you're on the right path or not. The readings this reading, the piles this reading, have been very interesting. Very, very interesting. I mean, pile number 2, I had to redo the whole reading because I filmed the whole thing, but it really wasn't filming and it was just like too much. And then pile number 1 was very interesting. So I'm very intrigued as to what you guys are going to like. Hello. But you guys chose this bud inside of a diamond, a slightly rough diamond. Okay. And, I don't know, like the first message I want to get from this is like there's so much hidden beneath the surface with you. Like you already shine like a diamond, but like you also have a rough patch, but you also have so much beauty within you, like something of that nature. That's kind of like what I'm getting. So let's see what card you guys chose. We have the Ace of Wands. It's very possible that you guys are starting a new path. You have started something new and passionate. You're just like, is this where I'm supposed to be? Like, this is new. It's unfamiliar territory. Should I be going in this direction or not? So I'm getting new energy here. Like you guys have just decided to switch paths or something. Like maybe you guys are going through a career change and you're just kind of like, is this the right move? Am I good? Am I right? Am I guessing right, Spirit? That's what I'm getting here. So let us see. We're going to get some messages for pile number 3, Spirit. Pile number 3. All right. Pile number 3, Spirit. Is pile number 3 on the right path? Oh, before I start, this is how the reading's going to go. My bad, y'all. So I'm going to ask if you guys are on the right path, and then depending on if you're on the right path or not. If you're not on the right path, I'm going to ask how you can get on the right path. If you are on the right path, I'm going to ask what you can expect next in this path. Okay, so let's go. In pile number 1, I did both because they had conflicting energy, so you guys might have the same, you might not, but we'll see. Pile number 3, Spirit. Pile number 3, are they on the right path? Is pile number 3 on the right path? Please and thank you for your messages. Is pile number 3 on the right path, Spirit? Is pile number 3 on the right path? All right, bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. All right, got a lot going on here. All right, so we have the 9 of Pentacles. I'm trying to get them how they fell out, but you know how that goes. The Hierophant, the King of Swords, the 7 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, Death, and the World. One second, you guys. Okay, I just had to make sure everything was in the frame. Okay, give me a second while I channel this message, and we'll go ahead and get started. Spirit, please come in and give us some clear, concise, accurate messages for pile number 3. So be it so it is. Okay, what I see here is like, it's basically what I was saying at the beginning. Like, you guys are on some type of new path, right? And you're on this path because you listened to how you felt. You kind of went into like your Hierophant phase and started listening to your wisdom. You're very mature in your decision making, but you've made this decision, but you're still indecisive about it, or you were really indecisive about it, which is why you're here. Like, did I make the right decision? I was such in limbo. And now that I'm here, it's at the beginning stages, and I just want to make sure that I'm right. You know, like, things aren't necessarily like blowing up, but things are moving in a good direction. You know what I'm saying? So like, but it's not to the point where it has me feeling 100% comfortable. So am I on the right path, right? And Spirit just wants to let you know, yes, you were on the right path. You went through some type of transformation because you ended a way that you did something, which is took you on this new path. Like, this is really giving leaving a relationship and living the single life. This is leaving your parents' home after being under their wing for so long. This is going through a career change and going into a new way of making money. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the energy that is giving. And I'm pretty sure those decisions that came were really hard. They were just like, ooh, is this what I really want to do? Because like, it's going to be a little uncomfortable. You know, I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. So it's like you really listen to your emotions and your intuition, and you made a decision for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm the King and the Queen of Swords here. It feels like you were just like, you know what? I'm going to listen to my higher self. I'm going to make a decision for me, and I'm going to be abundant because I made a decision for myself that feels right. Right. I feel like pile number 2 is a place that you guys used to be like 2-3 years ago, and now you progressed to pile 3. I really feel like that. So if you want to dip back into your past self and get some confirmation, go listen to pile number 2, even though you know, pile 2 just didn't have the magic because I had to re-record and I had already pulled out all the cards. And to me, the magic is shuffling the cards and letting them come out and tell the story rather than already knowing the story when you start the reading. You know what I'm saying? So whatever, but it can give you a glimpse of your past self. Let's just put it that way. So I feel like you ended some type of cycle. You made a decision quickly, which maybe have made you feel like, did I move it too quickly? Did I make the right decision? Because I just want to make sure. It's not that anything's going bad in your life or anything. It's just that you went through an ending of some sort, and you're transforming and going, birthing into a new person. So you just want to make sure that it's the right person. That's what I see here. So I feel like, with your charm here, you are a diamond to the eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look like you're successful and stuff, but because you're going down this new path, you're about to break out of this diamond and bloom into a flower that has different seasons and has beginning stages and middle stages and all this kind of stuff, right? So it's like you're going through some type of change, and you just want to confirm that you're on the right path. And Spirit is like, yes, you are. You made the decision. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're listening to your higher self, and you're going to reap a lot of rewards because of that. So let's ask the question, what you can expect next on this path. So proud of you guys. Pile number 3. That's crazy. When I just flipped the deck, we got the 6 of Wands right here, which is victory. Like, I'm proud of y'all. I feel like you are doing something that's not easy. Okay. A lot of people don't do this because they don't want to go through change. They don't want to deal with the headache of starting over and doing something new, having a new beginning stage. A lot of people just want to stay comfortable because it's safe and it's predictable, it's comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you guys are my daredevils. You guys are my leap of faithers. The ones who are like, I'm ready for a challenge. Okay. I really resonate with that, me personally, because I'm always ready to take a risk. And sometimes I don't need to be taking them risks because I'll be in some trouble. But I can say that anytime I've taken a risk, I've learned a lot and I've grown into a different person. And I just feel like my life is meant for risks. So maybe you guys are one of those people too. I don't know how often you make changes, but right now at least you're embracing a new beginning, all because you're standing tall and firm and confident in your decisions. So go y'all. Okay. Pile number 3, Sarah. Pile number 3. What can they expect next on their path? What can they expect next on this path that they are traveling on? What can they expect next on their path they are traveling on, Spirit? What can pile number 3 expect next on the path they are traveling on? We got the 6 of Wands pop out. What can they expect next on the path they are traveling on, Spirit? All right, bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. All right, let's see. So we had the Hermit come out first. Then we have Awakening. Then we have the Page of Cups. Then we have the Star. Then we have the 8 of Swords. Then we have the 6 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, Death, and Strength. Okay, so I feel like you guys are really going to find yourselves on this path. Like, I feel like you're doing a lot of introspective work because you are at the beginning of a path, right? And it's going to be very victorious for you, but that doesn't go without saying that you're about to just explore and uncover a new you. That's really what I'm getting here. You got the Rebirth card, the Death card. You're really about to find your true self with the Star coming out. This is beautiful. Okay. I feel like you've made a decision to go in a new direction. And yes, it is the correct path. Congratulations to you. And you are really about to awaken to who you are. Like, your soul is really about to be just like here in the flesh. It is just like you are going to be so aligned with your mind, body, and soul that people aren't going to be able to recognize you. They're just like, wow, like, who is this new person? They really got themselves unstuck out of like a certain way of doing things. And they have so much inner strength. I feel like you're going to build a lot of inner strength through this journey. Like, you may have previously felt stuck, and now that you're making this decision for yourself, you're slowly getting yourself untied and slowly becoming free and liberated in the things that you do by exploring a way to ground yourself, different methods and means to ground yourself, in a way to really express your emotions in the way that feels right to you, right? You're pouring into yourself with the Star here. You're really embracing who you are. And Spirit is like, you're going to be very victorious in this. You're going to be in a celebratory mood that really speaks to who you are as a person. It really, you're just going to want to celebrate this new you. Like, I feel like this is the energy of new year, new me. Like, this is what it is. This is the energy that I'm getting here. And this path that you're on is really taking you on a journey of self-discovery. And with self-discovery comes your ups and your downs. It comes finding your inner strength, finding your inner happiness, finding a way to ground yourself, finding how you want to express yourself in the world, finding how you can make yourself continue to move along your path. Like, it's so much you're going to uncover on this path, and it's just going to be so beautiful. You're going to be unrecognizable once the path is shifting to a new timeline, because we're on a path, but we always shift to a new path, and that's just a part of the bigger path. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you guys have a lot in store for this path, and it's going to be very beautiful, very passionate, very exciting, and right up your alley. Like, it's just going to teach you a lot. You're going to meet really cool people. Even though we don't have that many people here out in the spread, I just feel like this is just a part of your journey. This journey is about self-discovery though, so you will be finding yourself more than connecting with other people, but I feel like along that way people will help you, and you will embrace different connections that speak to your current aura and energy and things of that nature. So yeah, that's so beautiful. Let's get you guys some oracle cards here that I personally made. And I love this deck because me and her are clicked tight, okay? She always comes through and solidifies what I've been talking about. We're really besties. So that's my best friend. That is my favorite like all-time TV series. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then I don't know what to tell you, but now I'm gonna tell you. It's Insecure by Issa Rae. Oh my god, when she's singing to Molly like, "You're my best friend," she's always like rapping and stuff. Oh my god, this is how I feel about this deck. Okay, so maybe Insecure is a confirmation for you. Maybe you're a stan like me. Okay, I'm really an Issa Rae stan. Been on her since Misadventures of a Black Girl. So anything Issa Rae does, I'm there. Okay. All right. Let's see. Last messages for pile number 3 regarding their path that they're currently on. Messages for pile 3, Spirit. Messages for pile 3. All right. Bottom of the deck is your root chakra. Wow, I haven't had that one come out. So yeah, I feel like you're just building a new foundation because you're taking a new path. You know what I'm saying? Like, your root chakra, you're like, it's starting at the beginning, at the base of you, and working your way up your chakras. And it's going to be a journey, but it's going to be a beautiful journey, like I said, of self-discovery, and you're going to really be happy about this journey. So first card out is, it's time to give back. How can you give back to others or help others around you? Yeah, I feel like on this path, you're going to be so in tune with who you are that you're going to have so much love for yourself and enough love to give other people. So how can you give that back to other people? Go out and have some fun. You deserve to celebrate this new beginning that you're on, this new path, this beautiful path that's about to just be so flourishing and fruitful for you. Go out and have some fun and celebrate. Okay, it's time to let go. I feel like you have already let go, which is why you're here, to make sure that you made the right choice of letting go. And so it's just like, you did, it was time, you did what you did, and now you are here at your new beginning. Kudos. Take a break and watch some trash TV. This card came out in another pile as well, so really just like go relax, go chill. You celebrate that you've made a new step in a new direction, and take your time, be patient with it, and allow the past to unfold before you. Solar plexus chakra, have confidence in this journey. Have confidence that you're going to make it to where you want to be, and that you are, you're that girl, you're that guy, that non-binary, whoever. You're the sun of your light. You shine bright. It's about you. Okay. It's about you this time. All right. Smile. It makes your brain and soul happy. So I just feel like you have a lot to be happy about. You have this new beginning here. It's just so beautiful. And so it's just like, we just want to make sure that you know that you can be happy and celebrate because you made the right decision and you are on the right path. Okay. Let's see. Let us see. Let us see. All right. Last message for pile 3 regarding their path. Last message, Spirit. Last message. We just need one. If you can give us that, please and thank you. Last message for pile 3. All right. We have power. Nice. Call upon the elements. Focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. I told you this is a path of self-discovery, a self-healing journey, or just a discovery journey. I don't even want to say healing. I don't think you have to heal too much right now, but you have the power within you with the solar plexus here to make your life what you want it to be. And you have the power to embark on this new journey, this new path that you're on with confidence, with love, and with everything in you that you got, all the power. Okay. Power to the people. You got this. Okay. I love y'all so much. If you want to go deeper, you can always book a personal reading with me down below in the description box. If you like this video, make sure you like it in real life and press the thumbs up button. And if you want to know every time I pull up to YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Consider leaving a love donation, but if you don't want to, it's okay. You can always find me on the TikTok where I do astrological sign readings throughout the week. And yeah, that's where you can keep up with me. I hope to see you guys there. And other than that, I hope you have a great day, night, week, or weekend whenever you are watching this. And I will see you in the next reading. Bye.